Hey guys, I'm Andrea Heng. Welcome to the Money Talks podcast. Now, ever since ChatGPT rolled onto the scene a few years ago, admit it, we've used it for everything from planning family vacations, investing in the stock market even. Yes, there are people who do that. But would you trust artificial intelligence to plan your retirement and your savings even, your life savings, your hard-earned life savings? Well, to help us understand the capabilities and the limitations as well of artificial intelligence, or coolly named AI, when it comes to investing, I am chatting today with Radek Jezbera. He's founder and co-CEO of private investment firm Kilde. Welcome, Radek.
Thank you, Andrea, for having me.
All right, so you conducted an experiment. That's why you are in the hot seat today. We found out that you conducted an experiment. You put 3 different AI chatbots against each other in an investment challenge. I mean, what did you ask ChatGPT to do in terms of the questions? How did you explain? And what were you hoping to find out at the end of that prompting journey?
So we did relatively simple. We said, I am a 45 years old male living in Singapore. I have $500,000 Singapore dollars, which I would like to invest to get a regular income. And I will allow maximum 20% decrease in the value of my investments, and hopefully temporarily.
Right.
And we ran with this prompt. We know that this is not a complete information. We're also waiting if those tools will start asking us additional questions, as the financial advisor should.
Yes, okay.
So that's one
good.
thing. And the second thing, we were looking what kind of returns they will achieve with their portfolio. Is it realistic or not? How risky bets they will be making, how well going to diversifying, will they consider all the things the financial advisor should consider when creating financial plan for a client.
Right. So you still had to rely on your expertise, your professional knowledge to cross-check, if you will, whatever you ran through AI, basically these chatbots, right? Okay, sounds like how I would do it for my work as well. I need to cross-check all the time. So what surprised you most about the results, how these tools approach investing? What stood out to you?
So first of all, the results were relatively on target.
Okay.
Maybe 80% there, I would say. So that was the first kind of surprise.
Okay.
It was interesting that the depth of the research, the extent of the research it can do. For instance, ChatGPT, we have tested ChatGPT, Perplexity, and Grok.
Yes.
These 3, ChatGPT queried 25 sources. So basically, it offered 25 different products screened before suggested about 5 of them.
Right.
So I was thinking, would even a human do that?
Well, we can. It will just take a very long time.
That's right.
Okay. So what was one thing that you felt was missing from how they approached investing, these AI chatbots?
So one was missing a little bit in the details. Sometimes it was a bit imprecise in some specific details. But first of all, I would say the one thing missing, that good financial advisor would ask questions. Like before running a financial planning exercise or the research exercise, they would ask you questions like, all right, you are 45, right? That imaginary investor. Do you have a family? How old is your children? Do you have a life insurance? Like, do you have a job?
And what's your financial goal at the end of the day?
What is the financial goal? Do you expect any expenses or any cash coming in? What is the frequency of your cash flow? So it's a relatively meticulous kind of exercise.
Right.
And the generic tools, like, they are not fine-tuned like for this. So they will not ask you those questions. And there is a specific reason for this.
Okay.
Because financial advice, medical advice, and probably some other areas are very highly regulated. And I don't believe that those large technological firms would like to go very far into that area, because eventually they will be asked by local regulators, hey, can you please register as a financial advisor because you are doing a financial advice
That's right.
on your platform?
Yeah, there needs to be some kind of self-disclaiming mechanism almost, right? I was thinking about security issues, the first thing that came to my mind was my CPF, right? If I reveal my salary, my CPF details, the amount that's in there, I mean, these come at some kind of a security risk, no, when you're revealing these details to an AI chatbot?
That's a very interesting question. It doesn't have an easy answer, right? So it's always a trade-off between how much more value the tool will give me if I reveal more information about myself.
Of course.
Versus the cost of the privacy, right? Kind of. And I can answer for myself.
Sure.
Like, when related to the AI chatbots, I think the value is there because the more it knows you, the better answers can give it to you. But then you also need to trust that platform that they are not selling your data.
So maybe would the advice be when using ChatGPT to plan your life savings, your retirement, etc., or even for investing in stocks, would the advice then be just give gauges, ranges perhaps, not the exact numbers and figures? Would that be helpful?
I would recommend, first of all, to switch on ChatGPT, for instance, there's a switch.
Oh.
Use my data to train the models. So I would switch it off. Do not use the data.
So you can turn on that mode.
Yes, at least in the paid version, definitely.
Okay.
In free version, I'm not sure.
Okay.
And most of the platforms have it. Some platforms, like I think Perplexity, has a policy that they are deleting the data after a certain point. If you are on the enterprise plans, they by default should not retain.
Yes.
And train on your data. That's how they get trust of the enterprises. And then the highest like level of security is some of the models you can run on your own computer if it's powerful enough.
Yeah.
Usually isn't.
That's right.
Spoiler alert. Right? That's the ultimate privacy you can get.
Yeah, there's only so much that you can expect, I think, at the end of the day. All right, so we talked earlier about how, there are certain things that ChatGPT can do better or faster. Let's not say better, I would say faster. And a financial advisor can do better, like asking those questions, very pointed questions, right? They can look through our portfolios, loans, insurance plans, tell us if we are on the right track for retirement and legacy planning. Does that mean that with AI and chatbots, I can officially ditch my financial advisor and just DIY this by myself?
I would say not yet.
Okay. Not yet. That's interesting. That's an interesting answer.
Because, first of all, the financial advisor can execute the plan for you. So they will create a list of products you should invest, the portfolio.
Right.
And then they will go to their dealing department, depends on what level of financial advisor it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they will basically purchase it, right, on your behalf, on your name.
Yeah.
So that's what the ChatGPTs and all other LLMs cannot do yet. And
do you think they should?
I don't think they will go there because of the regulation. But I think other regulated companies will start using those technologies to do it.
So they can build their own AI, so to speak, their own AI tools to run the executions.
Or they can train the existing AI models, give it the proper guardrails, and then create execution capabilities on the same platform. And then you have an end-to-end process from the financial planning to the execution.
Yeah, the tools are optimized that way. And you have the financial advisor there to make sure that, like you said, end-to-end, all the needs are met. You highlighted what you call the professional advisor's missing final mile, things that none of the AI platforms covered. So you talked about the missing elements, like them asking you the right questions, not being able to perform that end-to-end service. What else do you think is missing from the experience of using a chatbot to plan your finances?
I think first thing which is missing primarily is the human touch. Because you want to eventually talk to a human.
Right.
Or even if you use a digital service, you want to know that there's a human nearby you can call, talk to, right?
Yeah.
Where you don't understand something.
Why do you think that's important though? Why is that something that ChatGPT cannot do or any AI bot can't do?
I think it gives you a peace of mind. And we see it at Kilde. We run fully digital investing platform. End to end, everything. You don't need to speak to a human. But people still want.
Yeah.
People still do. They call us like every day.
Oh, wow.
Day and night and weekends
Still.
as well. But we are fine with it because I understand it's your money. It's your psychological safety.
Yes.
You want to meet maybe a human as well. We meet our customers actually face to face.
Right.
In usual informal settings. Sometimes they come to our office because they has this sense of psychological safety.
Yeah. I think you brought up a very good point because your money at the end of the day is one of the most personal things to you. I mean, imagine you work so hard for years and years and years for this money, only to give it to a robot to execute it. I think some people are not comfortable with that, I suppose. Or not entirely, not yet.
Well, again, the human financial advisor is someone who is responsible. It is a responsibility towards the regulator. You can complain to the firm, and the firm has to report this to the regulator as a complaint. So there's a process for this accountability.
Yeah, but who's going to take ChatGPT to task if it gets things wrong, right?
ChatGPT doesn't have an accountability, and nor other AIs. I think when someone eventually develops a real regulated AI financial advisor, there's going to be this accountability element to it. But I haven't seen it yet on the market, but I'm sure that there are firms working on this. And lastly, the human advisor can read between the lines.
Okay. What do you mean by read between the lines?
Some common practices, like they can feel more what customers like you usually actually do instead of what you say.
Right.
Because when it comes to money and health, I guess as well, people say one thing, but they do other thing. And which the ChatGPT cannot get this.
You're right. The emotional sensing, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, ChatGPT can't do that. Not yet.
I give you a concrete example, right?
Sure.
So what a good financial advisor, what they gonna do when there is a market slump and suddenly everything is falling, right? And you try to call them, they switch off the phone. And they wait for a few days, right? And then they turn on the phone again, and usually the things improves by then.
Yeah.
But you haven't sold your position, right?
Yeah, exactly. Whereas if you go to AI, it's like, yeah, sure, do it now.
Yes,
whatever,
of course.
right? It reinforces
Yes, of course.
what it thinks you want to hear.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I think that's a really fair warning. And I do think that not a lot of people understand the implications of that, right? So what are some of the pitfalls that we need to look out for if we decide to use AI for investing or for planning our finances in general?
So the first pitfall is when the chat bot actually reinforces your viewpoint in order to complement you or make chat with you longer or make you more satisfied actually with the AI tool product. But it is not optimizing for the result, right? For the problem which you want to resolve. Again, your financial advisor as well as your doctor, they should challenge you in the first place. They should tell you the unpleasant things. So that's the largest danger, in my view. Then the other danger, which is also not widely spoken about, similarly as the search results, right? In a Google. It can be influenced by the companies, by the product providers. In Google, you can pay for the search, which appears on the top. In these AI chat tools, there are also ways how you can influence the results. Again, you are falling into illusion that you have an independent kind of advisor who is objectively
correct
judging the situation and giving you the best product. But it is just using the information which is out there. And there's a arms race between the firms, who will appear in this.
Because it can only extract and obtain what is out there, not what is not seen or harder to find.
Yes.
You can't trust that these online tools are able to do that for you. Go the extra mile.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's again reminding that you should use the best version of the model and the deeper search function.
Yes.
And even better to upload kind of some documents to it and just base it on these documents or find me similar products like this one. These are these grounded searches, and they will most likely not go like off the script, if I can tell it this way.
Yeah. So then if an average investor, right, someone like me, wants to use AI, also bearing in mind that yes, I will and should speak to a human financial advisor about my investments, etc., right? What's the most effective way I can still incorporate AI into my investment or financial approach?
So I think first of all, I would say that most people probably don't have access to financial advisor. And also good financial advisors, they are few.
Yes, good ones especially, yes.
Yeah, so even some financial advisors might have a similar problems as the two. They might be motivated
Exactly,
to sell
they have their
certain
own
products.
bias,
Exactly, and so that I would say that it is good to use the ChatGPT to challenge or to cross-check whatever you intend to do. But you need to prompt it properly.
Yeah.
Then secondly, if you already have some product which is offered like to you by your bank, insurance company, why don't you upload it there?
Okay.
And say, hey, read the fine print.
Summarize
tell
the
me,
fine print for me.
Tell me what is there. What are the risks of this product? How frequently can I get the money out of there? How fast can I get it? What's actually going to happen when there is a slump or something?
What are the terms and conditions?
What are the terms and conditions? How much actually are paying? How much does it cost to get in? How much does it cost to get out?
And what are the hidden costs?
What are some hidden costs, right? Are there any hidden costs if I need to get out early? What should I do?
Yeah.
Is it possible even, right? And that is perfect.
Yeah.
Because it's not a problem to read 50 pages documents. And
and you're not revealing too much personal information either.
As well. And it will definitely read the footnotes.
Yeah.
Which probably are too small.
Yeah.
Nowadays, even for me to read.
Too small and too jargony for any one of us to read, really.
Yes. And then exactly. And then you can say, please explain to me as if I was your grandma.
Yeah.
In a simple terms, and that's actually this is what AI is doing really well.
So there is a place for AI or to be used in our daily lives, in our financial plan as well. Just perhaps the danger or the risk comes when you are asking it to, I suppose, talk about your finances and plan it for you. That's quite a bit different. So given all of the things that we've talked about today, the pitfalls, what ChatGPT or what AI can and cannot do, where a human can come in and it's preferred. Over the next 10 years, do you think AI could eventually replace a human financial advisor?
That's a challenging question because, again, this AI is the fastest evolving technology we have seen, and also with the fastest adoption we have seen.
Yes.
It's selling faster than the first iPhones, right? So probably the world in 10 years now will be very different. If this curve of improvement doesn't hit a wall somewhere, which we don't kind of see yet, it keeps improving. So it reinforces the AI revolution will continue. The world around us in 10 years will look very differently, and the role of financial advice and how you buy financial product will be very different, right?
Yeah. I think that's going to be a very exciting future. I mean, no one knew or thought we were going to be where we are at today. I can't imagine what's going to happen 10 years from now, let alone 5 years. I mean, things can happen really quickly. And as you said, in the AI space, it is moving that quickly. So thank you so much for sitting here today.
Thank you very much for having me.
This has given me so much to think about. I am definitely going to go tinker around with my ChatGPT and see how I can optimize some of my own holdings and savings as well. I do need a bit of work on that. Thank you so much again for sharing your insights with me, Radek. For you listening, you've got any comments or questions, you can always drop them off where you are viewing this. We are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, as well as Me Listen. And you can rate us while you're there as well. Credits to the team: Tiffany Ang, Net Fetalvero, Junaini Johari, Joanne Chan, Hanida Amin, and Saya Wind. This is the Money Talks podcast. I'm Andrea Heng.